Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm the co-owner of the Formidable Genealogist research company, here today with some formidable genealogy. Today, I'm going to talk about Findagrave, give you some suggestions for how you can use it in your research, some things to be aware of, and how you can join the Findagrave community as well. Let me share my screen. Findagrave.com was started in 1995 when its founder built a website to share grave locations of famous people. It gained in popularity, and he soon opened it up to include all graves, famous or not. Ancestry.com purchased it in 2013 and launched mobile apps not long after. Since Ancestry.com owns it, it syncs with their website, and Findagrave memorials will show up in your hints in your tree. You may find obituaries for your family members, memorials linked to other immediate family, or photos of headstones and family attached to the memorials. The most important thing to remember when using Findagrave is that nothing on there should be considered fact. Content is entirely user-generated and is not fact-checked by any Findagrave employees or genealogists. If your Aunt Blanche is listed as having 4 husbands and none of them are your Uncle Chuck, don't clutch your pearls just yet. Chances are that someone did not do their due diligence in submitting the edit or managing the memorial. The facts and relationships listed on memorial pages should be viewed as potential leads or breadcrumbs in your search until you've confirmed their veracity with true source documents. I had trouble grasping that when I first started my own research and assumed that whomever entered the information knew more than I did. Definitely don't believe that when working with Findagrave. There are a lot of fantastic clues to find there, but also an awful lot of mistakes displayed as fact that are then perpetuated in many family trees. Also, be sure to remember that just because a memorial doesn't exist for someone on Findagrave, that doesn't mean they're not buried in a specific cemetery. The listings for each cemetery are not guaranteed to be complete. They're only based on what has been created by volunteers. Even if you contacted a cemetery office and they don't have a record of it and there's nothing on Findagrave, sometimes they really are buried there. We recently had a client where there was nothing on Findagrave and no record in the cemetery office, but an old-fashioned walk through St. Mary's Cemetery in Omaha proved to find our client's ancestors. My favorite feature on Findagrave is that so many memorials now contain GPS coordinates for headstones, as more volunteers use their smartphones for photography, which embeds the GPS in the photo. I've spent so many hours wandering cemeteries trying to find a specific stone, and now so many of them contain accurate GPS coordinates if you know where to look. If you're on the website, click on Suggest Edits, and if the burial coordinates are recorded, they will be listed there. You can enter them into Google Maps, and it will show you the location within the cemetery. The cemetery in Clear Lake, Iowa, where Gardner Hickok is buried, has 7,500 memorials on Findagrave. These coordinates help me walk directly to his stone in 2 minutes. An even better method for finding a gravestone is by using the mobile app. One exists for both iPhones and Android phones. If the GPS is attached to the memorial, you can click on Map It in the app, and it will show your location and the location of the stone, helping you walk straight to it. Findagrave has really been improving their site and mobile app features lately. If you haven't heard, they've just released a new option where you can search for someone with another family member's name. If I search for John Hickok, 68 memorials pop up. If I search for John Hickok and his wife Lydia, it takes me straight to the one I'm looking for. Bear in mind that this only works if the family members you're looking for are already linked. You may still have to page the results if they're not linked. There are several other newer search parameters you can use too, such as exact name spelling, similar spelling, maiden name, and nickname. Don't forget you can also change the parameters on birth date and death to weed out unnecessary results. Accessing content on Findagrave is free. If you want to contribute to Findagrave by creating or editing memorials or uploading photos, you will need to create a free user login. There are a lot of ways you can help improve the database. You can start by submitting more information on your own family's memorials. The edits that you suggest have to be approved by the person who maintains the memorial. They will receive a notification to review your edit and accept or decline it. If they don't take any action on it, it will be automatically approved after 3 weeks, and you will receive an email notification. One of my favorite methods of participating is by transcribing photos. If you click on the rectangle with a pencil on it, it will show you photos from all over the world to transcribe. Many people upload photos in bulk for the community to transcribe. You can also click on the camera icon and it will show you photo requests in your area. Users submit photo requests for memorials that they're seeking. A photo from a cemetery near you could greatly help someone else's research. For many years, I've been finding cemeteries that don't have many memorials accounted for, and have been walking them section by section and creating memorial pages and uploading photos. This is my version of genealogy community service. I always take these photos with my smartphone so that the GPS will automatically upload through the mobile app. At this point, I've added 18,243 memorials and 52,823 photos. I've transcribed 805 photos and taken 81 volunteer photos. My goal for the summer is to finish the cemetery pictured. I likely have about 10,000 stones left to photograph. If you should walk a cemetery and take photos, try to also note the section that the stone was in and record that on the memorial page. Even if the section isn't marked at its site, the cemetery office or entrance should have a map of section names. This will help other researchers and family members locate graves. I hope you will have great luck finding your family on Findagrave. The Formidable Genealogist is a small family history research company consisting of 2 passionate and tenacious genealogists in the Midwest. In addition to research, we can also help people find their biological family through DNA, scan and digitally repair photos, slides, negatives, and documents, and create personalized family tree artwork based off of 30 or more templates on our website. Happy searching!